Greetings YouTube, Cross Train here, and I am bringing another replay for the first time in, a few months. This is my next ace that I've gotten after my Lorraine 40T. And yes, what you see before you is Cross Train in an arty. So, you guys know, watching arty replays is not always the most exciting thing, because I'm going to go sit on the red line in the forest on Melanofka, Kampanofka, and just shoot my gun every, I don't know, 35, 45, 50 seconds or so. But, so, while I had a good game, obviously, I'm going to ace this game. I'll spoil that right up front. Of course, you knew that by the title. But I talk a little bit about, while it's playing in the background, talk a little bit about why the heck am I playing arty, who hates arty so dang much. And it's true, I do. But, so let me tell you about it. A couple of reasons why. Started playing arty again. In fact, I'd sold all my arty. For those of you that don't know, at one point I wanted to own every American tank in the game, so I got every American tank in the game, and up until a certain point when they kept adding lines, but I did ultimately have every single American tank in the game. The last line that I grinded out was the arty line because, again, as I said, I kind of detested arty, so I was not going to play it. I finally gave in to my impulses and my desire to own every American tank and just went ahead and did it. And to be honest, as much as I dislike arty in this game, I think it's a bad mechanic in this game in specific. There were moments of fun and there were moments of utter frustration as well. You notice what I'm doing between shots here, just looking to see if I can find any tracers while I'm loading, and then once I'm loaded, I'm going to go to the site and try to help my team who are trying to take this hill. The other thing that you'll notice me doing a lot is marking the ground, or marking the tank I'm getting ready to shoot, because I want my teammates to know that I'm aiming there, just so A, they stay away a little bit, B, just so I can be somewhat helpful to them and let them know that arty shell is incoming. So you'll see me do that quite a bit as well. Now, to go back to my previous story, I started playing arty again a few, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. Because at one time I got all the arties all the way up to T92 Tier 10 American arty. Never played a single arty in another nation's line, so I just got all of the American ones. And then, I don't know, some time ago, probably a couple of years ago, I sold all my arties. Well, watching, like I said, probably I don't know, maybe it's been 12 months now, watching, I don't know, another channel, I think it was Klaus Kellerman. If you're not familiar with him, look him up. He's great follow, funny as all get out, good follow. But anyways, I was watching one of his videos, and he talked about how artillery missions are a good way to make money and obviously complete some missions and win some cool prizes. So I looked. I had never done the artillery missions in the campaign. So I looked, and sure enough, man, there's some money to be made. Some of it looked pretty darn easy. And again, I think it was at Klaus's recommendation. He said the M53 is a good one to do it in. So that's the one that I bought back and started grinding away on arty missions. And sure enough, man, over the course of several months, I grind out in the first campaign, campaigns 1 through 15, campaigns 1 through 15 for the first 2 tanks. Did mission 15 with honors, which means I get a female crew member as well to put away for another tank at some point. So it was good. Earned, I don't know, a couple of million credits, and actually probably more than that. And then I've made progress up to, well, you can see in here, I think it's through mission 11 on my third tank, the T55A, in the first campaign. So, has been beneficial and made some money, made a bunch of cool stuff, got a couple of female crew members, and I'm on my way to earning my T55A at my very slow. I'm not really working on it, but as it goes, hopefully I'll earn those rewards, which will get me the T55A someday. But so that's the reason I started playing Arty again. That's the reason why I picked up my M55, M53 again, or 53, 55. But let me tell you why I played it this night. See my shell fall short there. But the reason I started playing it this night is because this was just, I don't know, at the end of 4 or 5 just atrocious games, which is so commonplace for me in World of Tanks these days. And I'm not blaming my team. My teams are sometimes laughable, but quite frankly, I played like absolute dog doo-doo for the last 12 months maybe. It does, just because I'm the one that sucks and not everybody else, doesn't make it any less frustrating, of course. So I have no idea. Oh, there. I was going to say, I thought that was the shell that missed. It's been so frustrating, even though it's me that sucks and not necessarily my team that's letting me down. Hell, I'm letting my team down more than I could accuse them of sucking on my behalf. But regardless, what I found is that when I'm having one of those nights where it's just crappy play and I'm just hating the game, wanting to quit the game, then one of the great cures for me is to jump in my M53, M55 and play Arty. There's something about just jumping in Arty, and maybe it's you don't have to overthink, or you don't have to really think hardly at all. Obviously, there's a little thinking, how can you help your team the most, but it's not, certainly not as much as, where to play your tanks and how to angle your tanks and how do you advance appropriately and cautiously enough to stay alive and still help your team, blah, 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 that you do with other tank classes. So with Arty, man, it's just sit in the back, shoot your gun once in a while, hope you hit something, pray to the RNGesus, and all that good kind of stuff. But I find it to be absolutely brainless, brain dead. I can play it brain dead, and frankly, it's just fun like that. So I will jump into my Arty and do that on occasion, and just enjoy some brainless World of Tanks play. So that's what I'm doing here in this game. I just jumped in after, I don't remember now. It's been a month or so, but 4 or 5 games where it was just absolutely horrific, and I was playing like crap, and I just wanted to have one game where I sat on the red line and blapped the enemy. So here I am. So all that being said, there's a little over 6 minutes left in this game, so I'm going to, I guess I'll talk a little bit about what's going on here. This has been an interesting battle. I've provided some support for my team. You can see that at this point I've done 1,620 damage. I've done 2,743 stun assist, 394 damage assist. I think that's the when I track somebody, but regardless, I'm doing, doing okay right now, and certainly trying to see what I can do to pull out a win for our team, or at least to help. I don't mean me to pull out a win for the team. Another arty gets spotted, so I'm gonna get me a little kick in here of another arty. Still satisfying killing arty, even when you're in arty. For the record, for those of you that wondered, there's very few things besides arty killing that I enjoy more in this game. And even when I'm in my arty, I still love to kill arty. So there's that. You can see I've fired enough now where I've only got 2 standard shells left. And then I've got 5 premium shells left. I've decided that guy hasn't moved. Sure enough, he hadn't moved, and there's my first kill. And just try to help our team clean up the hill. We've got 3 tanks left, and then 3 arties. They've got 1 arty and 4 tanks left. That M54, I feel confident the Conway's going to get him. In quick order, the Conway goes down, and the Progetto 446 goes down. Of course, our 1390 also goes down. At this point, based on where RHM is, I'm guessing their Wheezy pulled back into where I'm aiming right now, somewhere in that forest is where I'm guessing he is. The FV4202 has never been spotted this entire game, and obviously their FV207 hasn't either. So I suspect that's where our guy, or that Wheezy 11114 is. So I'm letting my team know that that's where I'm aiming. And, you know, we're in pretty decent shape right now, I think. I feel pretty confident if we can get this done before the timer, which is sitting at 3:18 and counting, if we can get it done by then. So again, I'm looking. This RHM is sitting still. I'm not really sure exactly what he's doing. In a minute, I'm going to ask him to at least go sit on the cap to bring them out. I figure I can help if somebody will draw them out of the cap or onto the cap. So that's kind of what I'm doing. This Conway is moving up up at least to that little ridge in C5 and see if he can overlook this forest. This is where their last 3 guys are, obviously, because we've been in the rest of the map. So now it's just a matter of waiting for these guys to be found. And we are sitting still, except for the RHM. You see he is, you can look on the mini-map, you can see that he is in fact moving up to the cap circle, and you'll see in a minute that he is getting ready to get on cap. There's 2 minutes left and counting. So let's see what happens when this RHM gets on the cap then. There he is. It lights him. The Conway misses. I take a shot. This is one that I have. Where the heck did that go? My aiming circle is tiny and small and missed him completely. However, he did get killed by the Conway. Unfortunately, the RHM in the meantime died. So their arty got spotted and he is down. Now I'm just waiting to reload now, and the Conway is now moving. We've got a minute 15 plus, or counting. And I'm just waiting for something. Fine, I'm loaded. There we go. Nice. He's going to take a couple of shots. I want to aim in so I don't miss. This is going to be my last shot of the game. I feel it. And just before I hit him, the Conway hit him again. And I get the final shot and the final kill on the 4202. So with 50 seconds left, we pull out the win. Again, what you can see here is 2363 for damage, 2826 assist, 394. Damage assist, the 2826 is stunning assist. I did have a blind kill, so this should be a little bit more damage than that. But again, it was a satisfying win. Didn't really have any expectation. This is a tier 9. That doesn't seem like too much of a game, honestly, for a tier 9 artillery. But let's take a look at the post-game stats, shall we? And there you go. It was a mastery badge, my first mastery badge in this tank. You can see the results. I don't need to read them to you. I did have there, so that blind shot 2650 was my total damage. And this is funny. I only hit one, direct hits one of the 16 shots. So again, got a lot of damaged a lot of folks. You can see on this screen it was only 1103 raw XP, which is enough for an ace apparently. The M53, M55 did a nice bit of damage. This Conway did a nice bit of damage. The Object 261, which is a tier 10 German artillery, of course, did a nice bit of damage. Nice help from the Progetto 46 and the M40, M43, dominated by Arty a little bit, huh? Well, there was 3 on the team, so what do you expect? That's why I hate Arty. But this game was fun because A, we won, B, I had a good game, and C, got an ace out of it. So again, look at the results screen. You can see all of that good stuff. Interestingly, this does not appear as if that was my highest maximum XP. So I must have gotten better than that sometime back in the day when that was not enough to get an ace. So, hey, I don't care. I'm going to take it as it is. But I was running I must have been running some kind of a reserve, or I don't think that was, it says reward for mission completed, but I don't know. Regardless, after all is said and done, I ended up netting 74,000 in credit. So that's a nice, hey, I'll take that. That's a nice game and a tier 9 arty. So I will take it and hope you guys enjoyed that. I sure did. It really wasn't, I mean, it's arty gameplay, so it's kind of boring, but maybe my explanation of why I'm playing arty once in a while makes some kind of sense. Hope so, but if not, oh well, to each his own. And I look forward to seeing you guys out there. Maybe I'll see you on the Watt battlefield. Maybe I'll see you some other battlefield, depending on what's good out there. So until next time, this is Cross Train from World of Tanks. Peace.